Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. How are you doing? Okay, so today on today's show we are going to talk about why focusing on a specific niche is not attracting enough clients for you. Okay? So we are going to talk about why focusing on a specific niche is not attracting enough clients for you. Okay. So I've talked to a lot of people over the years and I've seen a lot of things and I've heard a lot of things. And so if you are joining me today for the first time, I just want to start by introducing myself. In case you don't know me, my name is Lisa Balthaser. I am a business coach and consultant, and I help coaches, course creators, and online service providers grow and scale their businesses online, implement winning systems and processes that attract more clients, and create a repeatable revenue model so that they can experience ease and flow. And I do that by helping them with systems and processes. Okay, so today, though, we are going to talk about why focusing on a specific niche is not attracting enough clients. Okay, so you guys have all heard it. I know you have because I've heard it so many times, it's ridiculous. So you've probably been told niche down, niche down, niche down. And it is like beaten into most entrepreneurs, pretty much. That's all you hear. Niche down, you're not narrow enough. Niche down, niche down, niche down. But here's the problem with that. So many people teach the wrong thing when they talk about niching down. Okay, so let's start by defining niche. The dictionary's definition of niche is a specialized segment, okay, of the market for a particular product or service, okay? So it's a specialized segment. So what most people focus on, though, when niching down is they focus on niching down gender, hair color, eye color, location, what kind of car they drive, their personal habits, if they have children, if they don't have children, if they're married, if they're not married, and things like that. And I am here to tell you, none of that stuff really matters in the scheme of things. So if you have an ideal client avatar, okay, and you've worked on your avatar, you've niched it down, by doing those things, by doing those exercises, and we've all done them, okay? Even I've done them. And I used to teach them, but then I realized that is not what makes somebody buy. Their hair color, their car, where they live, all of those things really don't matter when it comes right down to buying what you offer, okay? So while most marketers are focusing on those things, those outward characteristics, I want to just go over real quick how to create your ideal avatar, your ideal client avatar, in a way that makes sense and will help you to understand the buyers who you're trying to attract. Okay, so creating an ideal avatar, first off, the first thing you want to understand, and is probably the easiest thing to understand, is who you do not want as a client. Most of us know right away who we do not want. Okay, most of us understand who we don't want because they're the people that that annoy us, or they stress us out, or they're maybe too needy, or you can't get them the result. Okay, so all of those things would create a buyer for you that you don't want, because you can't get them the results. You're not going to get them there. Okay, as an entrepreneur or online service provider, you want to always focus on the clients that you will get results for. So when you're thinking about that ideal client, it's not all of those external things. It's the person that you can get the best results for. Okay, and that really has nothing to do with where they live or what kind of car they drive. Okay, So after you identify who you don't want, and I would write all these down, I would write down who you don't want, just as a reminder to yourself when you get people that come into your circle of influence, and maybe they are not the people that you really want to work with. It's time to look at what you're saying, okay? Because if what you're saying is attracting all the people that you don't want, you need to change what you're saying to attract the right people. Okay, so after you understand who you do not want, okay, you need to figure out who you do want, okay? So for instance, my ideal niche, my ideal avatar is a female over 40. She has her own business. She has achieved a certain level of excellence in her business, a certain level of income in her business, a certain level of success in her business, but she's stuck. She's stuck. She doesn't know how to scale it to go bigger. And she's just frustrated. She feels like she's spinning her wheels. She's working really hard and nothing's moving. Okay. So that's my ideal avatar. My ideal client avatar is that person. Okay. Now, other than being female, okay, which we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Other than being female, there's not a lot of like outward characteristics. It's more of the things that are going on. It's more of the place that they are in business, and it's more of what they need from me to help them with. Okay. So that's who I want to work with, because that's the person that aligns to who I am. That is the person who I know I can get the best results for. And that's who you want to work with. Okay. Because when you get the results for your clients, okay, then you're going to attract more clients because they're going to talk about you getting the results. So you should not want that person that you're not sure if you can get results. You shouldn't want that person who isn't your ideal client avatar, because when you don't get the results, there's not going to be any buzz about your business. They're not going to give you a testimonial. They may even say something bad like, oh, the program wasn't worth it. Okay. So when you're thinking of who you don't want, definitely write those down. Definitely keep them handy, because if you're attracting those people, you need to stop what you're doing and look at what you're saying, because that is what is attracting them. So, and the second thing is, when you identify the client that you do want to work with, okay, you need to be talking to that specific client. You've all heard this, okay? You've all heard this. This is nothing new. Okay, so what I want to talk about next, these next two things, there's 4 different things to an ideal avatar, but these next 2 things that I'm going to talk about are the key to really creating the content and attracting the right people. Okay. So the third thing is their personality and the psychographics. Okay. Now, psychographics are, we talked about some physical attributes a little while ago, like hair color, eye color. All those things don't matter. And I will be the first to tell you, they don't matter. I don't care about that stuff when I am looking at who I'm working with, because they don't matter. I don't care what kind of car they drive. I don't care what neighborhood they live in. Okay. What I do care about is number 3 and number 4. Number 3 is personality and psychographics. So let's talk about psychographics for a moment. Psychographics are those things that it's an attitude. It's how they show up. It's like, do they show up with a can-do attitude, or do they show up with an attitude of struggle? Like, I can't do this, or it's too hard, or they want to give up, or so there's different personality types that fit into those things. And the people that you want to work with are probably the people that are going to get ready, get down to work, and take action right away. Okay. So, and it's a certain psychological thing that's going on in their head. So maybe they feel defeated. So maybe the person feels defeated. They have a lot of negative things happen in their business. They've had a lot of rejection, and they just can't pull themselves out of that place to get to the next level, to get to that can-do attitude. So when you identify that, you have to ask yourself, is this a person who I can help to get out of that place? Because as a coach, okay, when I'm coaching people, if somebody is not in the right mindset, the very first thing we need to work on is mindset, because nothing else is going to matter that they do. The success is not going to come until the mindset is right. So if you don't work with clients with mindset and you get a negative Nelly show up, okay, and they are and you don't think you're able to, hey Rachel, how are you, and you don't think that you're going to be able to get them to that next level, it's almost not worth working with them. Because when you don't get them the results because they were not in the right place, and you don't help people do that, meaning get to the right place, it's not going to be good for either of you. So it doesn't make sense to work with that person. That's why I'm saying the psychographics and the personality type means so much when working with clients. It means more than you think. Okay, not only do you need to get along with that person, have a good synergy between you, because first of all, that person needs to trust you. Okay, they need to trust you. So there needs to be a certain level of synergy and trust there. They need to trust you to go to the next level. They also need to trust you if you are working with them to help get them out of that negative feeling. Like, you can tell when you're talking to people, that you want to work with, okay? And you're talking about different things, aspects of their business, and the way they talk about it. You'll be able to tell when you ask the right questions whether or not you think you can get them to that next place mindset wise that they need to be. Because how they think has everything to do with what's projected in their copy and in their videos and everything that goes out to the world. Okay. So I just want you to really think about that aspect, because when you're looking at someone's business and you think to yourself, oh, I can help them with this. Yes, you may be able to help them with that, but are they ready? Do they want it? How bad do they want it? Are they ready to take action? If they're not ready to take action and you can help them, having a sales conversation is probably not the best thing, nor will it have the best outcome. Okay. So how you can do that is nurture that relationship a little bit, give them a win somewhere, have them feel good, get them out of that negative place, allow them to see the possibilities, help them to see the possibilities. Okay. So if you can help them with a quick win, or you can get them to see the possibilities of what it would be like working with you and the results that they can get. Okay. So it's all about attitude. It's all about, personality. And those psychographics are so super important. Okay. So the last thing that I want to talk about, and this is the big, big, big thing that you should really be focusing on. And then this comes with 3 different components. Okay. So the last thing is your ideal client. You should have an ideal client avatar, but it should be based on attitudes, and it should be based on what's going on for them, and what's happening, and what is their biggest need, what is their biggest worry, their biggest desire, what do they need you to help them with, that one big thing. Okay, so sometimes it is hard to come up with one big thing. So I want to give you just a tiny little exercise here to help you out, to help you figure that out. So what I want you to do is, just how I said, write down every person you don't want to work with. Okay, as a reminder. So here I want you to write down everything, every little thing. And this is going to help you create copy too. It's going to help you write better and attract the right people. So if you write down every little thing that they worry about, every little thing that is a pain point for them, every little thing that is a desire for them, all of those things combined will help you create winning copy that's going to attract the right clients. So think about your ideal person, who you work with, okay? Who do you work with? And what is that one big problem that they encounter? What's the thing that you hear over and over and over again? So when you make this big list, I mean write everything down, everything that people tell you. I want you to write it down and keep it handy, because those are things that are going to go into your copy when you put stuff out to the world, okay? And out of those things, I want you to look at that list and circle the three biggest things, the three biggest problems that you hear over and over and over again. What do they tell you in their words? What do they tell you? So for me, people generally say to me that they need more clients. They need more clients, or they need more sales. Those are typically how they word what they need to me. Now, I know that everything that goes along with that is they may need better sales copy. They may need an attitude adjustment themselves. They may need to change their thinking. They may need a better offer or a different offer because it's not resonating. There could be so many things that go into that. Like, I know all of that. Those are all problems, but the big problem is that they need more clients. They need more leads. They need more clients. Those are the two things that I hear. I mean, people don't specifically use the word leads, but that's what they are. They need more people to buy from them. Okay, so make it simple. Talk in their language, okay? And when you're focusing on those three big things, okay, you want to pick three because you want to have something that goes with that big thing. And out of those three big things, I want you to pick that one thing, just that one thing. Okay. And that one thing that you choose, okay, that one thing is going to be that thing that you focus on the most. Okay. That's what you're going to talk about the most. Why? Because it's what they're telling you that they need. Okay. It's what they're telling you that they need. You don't need to guess. They're telling you what they need. Okay. So when you're focusing on the problem that they tell you they have, instead of who they are, it's going to make all the difference in the world. Steadier flow of client. Yep. So it's going to make all the difference in the world when you're focusing on the one main problem they have, the one main problem, not the 20 things that you know they need. The one big problem. And when you talk about that over and over and over and over again, what happens is that you start attracting people that need that, because that's the one thing that you're talking about all the time that lets them know that you can help them with that one thing they need the most. Okay, sure, you're going to help them with all those other things, but you need to attract the right clients. And those right clients, they need buyers. For me, anyway. For you, it may be something else. So for me, the one big thing they need are more clients. So for you, it may be they need a better, they want a better relationship. They're trying to save their marriage. Like, it could be any number of things. But you have to really look at what is that one big thing. And that one big thing for that client that you're trying to attract is that one thing that you're going to focus on again and again and again and again and again. And you're just going to talk about it in all the different ways. Now, those two other things that are on that list of three, you got to bring those in every now and then. You're going to talk about them. Maybe you're going to talk about them together with that one big thing, or maybe you're going to talk about them by themselves. But you're still going to have that one big thing that you talk about over and over and over and over. Okay, so the next thing, and this is pulling it all together, this next part. Okay, this next thing, when you focus on that one big thing, and you focus on their attitudes and the psychographics, okay, when you focus on all of those to create your copy. So say you are interested in somebody that's mid-level business, maybe they have 3 or 4 clients, they can't break through to the next level, they can't figure out how to scale. So those are things you're going to talk about. For instance, you would say something along the lines of, you have amazing clients, but you just can't get your business to scale to the next level, to reach that 6-figure mark, or whatever it is their goal is. This is where you have to know your clients. You have to know your clients, pull them, talk to them, get on the phone with them, whatever you need to do to get to know them and what it is they need. Because your sales copy, your copy that you put out to the world repeatedly over and over and over again, should address these 3 things. Okay, it should take them on a journey. It's a little bit like telling a story. So it's going to be imagine if instead of feeling tired all the time, so say you're dealing with somebody that needs energy, okay? Instead of feeling tired all the time, you found a way to have energy every single day that allowed you to show up bigger in the world and have energy to enjoy your playing outside with your children and enjoying weekends with your family. Okay, so the 3 components there are to self-identify them. Okay, who are they? They are tired. Okay, and to address the problem, okay, which was they were too tired to do any of this stuff, okay, and then address their desired outcome, which is to have energy and to spend time with their family and enjoy weekends together and family outings. So when you're addressing the problem, you're self-identifying who they are, and then you're talking about the outcome in a way that paints the picture and takes them through a story. So the story can sound like, imagine if you found a way to wake up every day and have so much energy, get rid of that tired feeling that you felt for months, and go out, be more productive in your job, be more productive in your business, spend more time with your kids, doing things that they love to do and things that you love to do with them. Spend more time with your husband, have family time on weekends. Imagine what that would mean to your family and to your relationships. Okay, so you're going to kind of like draw them through the story of, ugh, this is how I feel every day, to, wow, is that really possible, to, yeah, I really want that. Okay, so you want to kind of draw them through the story. So no matter what your business is, you're going to apply that same concept. Okay, so that is really what you should be focusing on when you are talking to your ideal clients. You shouldn't be focused so much on the niche. Honestly, I market to women, and I get a lot of men that are interested in working with me. And as a matter of fact, I think I have had about an even number of men and women clients in the past. So even though I market specifically to women, what I'm attracting are people that need that thing that I solve. Okay. So, and it doesn't really matter, even though I love working with women, it doesn't really matter if I'm attracting men if they need what I want or what I have. Okay. If they need that thing that I help people with and I'm attracting them, then they're my people. Okay. The market is who decides who your client is. You have an ideal client avatar, and that's what you're aiming for. It's not always what you get, because the market is going to self-select based on what you're saying. And that's why when your copy isn't right, when you're talking from a place of you don't believe in what you do, you don't believe in yourself, you don't think you can get the outcome. When you're talking from that place, you're not going to attract the people that you can get the results for. Okay, so it all has to do with what's going on in here in your head, and how you are talking to the rest of the world, and the things that you are saying and how you are saying it. And that is why some clients don't buy, because they can't see the picture. But if you know your clients, if you understand what's going on in their head, not who they are on the outside, if you understand what's going on in their head and what their worries are and what they really want, okay, that is what you're going to speak to. And that is what's going to draw clients to you. And it may not be the clients that you necessarily think, but what's going to happen is, if you're working with clients, no matter who they are, with that problem, and you're able to get them results, you're going to love working with them. They will love you because you're getting them results. So they are selecting you based on what you're saying to the world. The market decides. We don't decide. That's why all those other things don't really matter. Now, you should be trying to talk to your ideal clients in a specific way. You should know who they are and what they need in the world, what their worries are. But if you're attracting some people that maybe aren't on your ideal client list, but still have that same problem, they're still your people. They're going to love what you help them with. So you can take what I just said today and you can forget about it. You can say, oh yeah, I know all of this. You can do all of those things, or you can put it into action. Now I'm going to put up an email or a website. This is a website, and if you really are serious about attracting the right clients to you, okay, I have a course that walks you through, literally walks you through. If you do the worksheet that comes with it, the workbook that comes with it, you walk away with a signature offer. Okay, because while you are trying to attract your people with your copy, okay, all of this goes into the offer that you have. Okay, so the next step is creating that perfect offer for them. Okay, this course, it's only $97. This course will walk you through that, and it will give you a blueprint to having a signature offer that will sell to your ideal audience. And not only that, you can use this blueprint over and over and over again. This is lifetime access. Okay, so if you're creating an offer right now, you can use the blueprint, create that offer. And if you have another offer you want to create, you just go back through it and create it using the principles in there. You're going to really think about that offer. And when you think about it and you apply the things that are in this course, you will come out with a signature offer that your ideal clients will love and they will want, because you will have done the work. Okay. So many offers, people just throw out there and they wonder why they don't sell. Well, they don't sell because they didn't do the work. They didn't do the homework. Okay. This walks you through it step by step. And when you write in the workbook, your offer is basically all written out for you. You just need to put it into a landing page, into wherever you're putting it on your website, wherever you're putting it. You just take it from what you wrote down, put it right on your web page or your landing page or your social media, and you have your offer all set for you. So I encourage you guys to check it out. It is an awesome course. Absolutely, everybody that's gone through it, they have told me they have had the best results, because they are digging deep into their offers and they are creating an offer based on that one problem that their clients have, that one big thing, and they are really digging deep into the psychographics that go along with it that will create an offer that people will buy. Okay, so that is what I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Focusing on your niche, it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. And it's not about the niche that people think about, that people teach. It's like those things just don't matter. It's how people think, it's who they are inside. Those are the things that matter when you're thinking of your ideal client. How do they think? What are their attitudes? Or do they have a can-do attitude? Those are the things that matter more than where they live or what kind of car they drive. Okay, any day of the week. So that is what I have for you guys today. Please share this out. Please tag somebody. I know this will help somebody who needs this. Okay, because I see so many offers out there and I see so many posts out there, and they're just not focused enough. They're all over the place. One day you're talking about something over here, and then another day you're talking about something over here. Your copy really needs to be focused, and this course will help you to figure out what it is that you need to talk about. And in the course, I forgot to mention, I do talk about how to present your offer, how to talk about it, how to put it out to the world that will attract the clients. I do also talk about that. So that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, please share it out. Please tag somebody, comment below, let me know you were here. I hope to see you in the course. The course is awesome, and I'd love your feedback on it if you take the course.